Colin and Karen Archipley operate a small organic farm near San Diego called Archi's Acres.
Our mainstay product is living basil, and that's what you see here. And what we mean by living basil is that we grow it in a soilless system. We harvest it, we have the bare root, and that stays with the plant, and that's how it goes to market. We also grow kale, avocados, tomatoes,
bok choy.
Bok choy, a few other crops, but our mainstay crop is our living basil. That's what we're known for.
Hi Terry, it's Karen with Archi's Acres.
Karen's definitely a people person, and I'm more of a hands-on type of person. And so our personalities complement each other very well.
The couple decided to begin a new life in farming while Colin, a decorated Marine veteran, was on his third tour of duty in Iraq back in 2006. But despite shifting his focus to the farm after returning from the Middle East, Colin was aware of the difficulties faced by some of his fellow veterans. Colin saw that many of the soldiers with whom he'd served were struggling in their efforts to adjust to civilian life and jobs.
A lot of the people he'd served with were re-enlisting not necessarily because they wanted to, but because they couldn't find employment. And so what happened was we actually made a training program for people to do what we did.
So Colin and Karen created the Veteran Sustainable Agriculture Training Program. The program provides instruction on sustainable agriculture practices. The fieldwork and plant knowledge help veterans transition to careers in the agriculture industry.
If we made this small business and we're, making a living at it, then we could do something to help these other people leave their service as well. And so we developed a 6-week training program, so it's full-time, 40+ hours.
And they learn about niche marketing, they learn about how to value your crop, what to grow, why you're going to choose one product over another. We cover everything. It's intense.
Programs like these address some new realities in American agriculture. The growing demand for organic foods and community-supported agriculture has prompted the creation of many new small farms. In addition, an aging farm population has created a need for younger workers in both management and production positions.
When you take that uniform off, nobody sees those stripes, nobody sees those decorations, and so they have to reinvent themselves. And in agriculture, you can do that.
I think by focusing on agriculture, we tap them into our network, and hopefully that helps them feel like they're part of a unit. Then they see the mission, and they feel like they're part of something greater.
We were lost when we get out a lot of times. I didn't really know at all what I was doing, and any inclination really of where I was going to head.
Former program graduates, combat veterans Ian Kersel and Justin Grimes, are now employees at Archi's Acres. They know all too well the difficulties in transitioning back to civilian life.
I'm doing something that's good here. we're trying to do it in a responsible way to the environment and to the community. So anything I can do that fosters cooperation and sharing, that's what I want. That's who I am. That's what I want to be about.
I like the symbiotic relationship between the plant and myself. And the more love I gave the plant, the more love it gave me and paid back to me from everything that I gave it. Because if you don't give it anything, it doesn't give you anything back.
Current program students Rebecca Schwab and her husband Jacob have both seen military service. They view their training here in traditional and hydroponic farming methods as important to their new career directions.
It's a lot of good knowledge, and with this, it's going to give us, a better opportunity to actually have our own business and be successful.
And they don't just teach you about hydroponics, like they really go into soil management too, like what you need in your soil and to sustain it and how to keep it growing, like everything very organic, kind of taking it back to the basics.
I want to continue to serve my country, and I can't think of much more of an American story than somebody going and serving their country and then coming back and creating a small business, especially within agriculture.
Did it change my life? Absolutely. If I hadn't come here, I wouldn't be doing what I am now. I wouldn't have the confidence to do what I want to do with farming in the future, but it definitely filled a need inside me that wasn't filled out in the civilian world otherwise. I don't feel as lost as I did. It's very rewarding.